Boba. Hey, we gotta do the news. You're in my spot. You gotta get out of my spot so we can do the news. Okay? Just lick your butt. Sure. Sup, compassionate people? Welcome to Vegan News. I'm not feeling great today, so if I'm not as enthusiastic as possible, please forgive me. Thank you so much. Lots of news stories today, so let's dive right in. California has banned puppy mills. Under legislation that was just passed, AB 485, they must instead get them from rescue organizations. Governor Jerry Brown has until October 15th to ratify this legislation and make it the law of the land in California, which everybody is pretty certain he will, and he's going to. This bill has created a gigantic fight and laid bare the opposition of animal rights advocates and pet store owners and animal breeding operations going head to head, showing their true colors. Opponents, who would be, puppy mill breeders and pet shop owners that just want to make profit off of living beings, said that this would put them and the pet stores out of business. There would be no more pet stores, when anything could be further from the truth. There are multiple counties in California and entire countries in this world where it is not legal to sell bred animals in store. The Pet Industry Joint Advisory Council, basically, they are a coalition of puppy mill breeders and pet store owners who really don't give a about the lives they sell, called on Jerry Brown to veto the bill, and they had this to say: pet lovers deserve to know the medical history of their prospective pet and to have recourse under certain circumstances if the pet is ill or dies due to illness, they said in their statement. Dustin Siggins, a spokesperson for the Pet Industry Joint Advisory Council, also said supporters unfairly demonize all commercial breeders. They also said because the bill doesn't make rescue organizations have to provide pets for the pet stores, that they would have no source of animals to sell. Oh well, too bad, so sad. I guess you should have done the right thing all along, huh? I'd much rather, and I'm sure most people, even non-vegans, carnists, would rather support rescue organizations and other not morally bankrupt organizations. More than 230 cities in America have passed similar legislation that doesn't allow puppy mill breeding or breeders in general to sell in stores anymore, and they must get their animals from rescue organizations. In California alone, 36 local jurisdictions have mandated similar laws, but the state law will encompass all jurisdictions and make it so that they don't have to go on an individual level. I'm hoping something federal will come along, but if, or most likely when, this bill does pass, it's going to be the first state in the United States to mandate this type of regulation. And again, in other California news, foie gras has been once again banned from California restaurants and markets and being sold. Now I want to preface this by saying I myself do not support single action campaigns, but this is Vegan News and I'm going to report it to you guys. It's up to you to make that decision, not me. And my opinion does not really count that much in so far as me giving out the information of what's going on in vegan news. In our vegan world. The ban originally happened over more than a decade ago in California, when the obviously inhumane practice of force-feeding ducks with tubes was seen as abhorrent. Not that it's any worse than anything else that happens really in the animal ag industry, which is another reason not to support single action campaigns, but let's continue. The original law took effect in 2011. In 2015, the law was blocked by a court, which created an explosion of very happy chefs, apparently. If you read down and below in the article, goes into more detail about the events and how everything transpired, along with every story today will be linked down below. If you're viewing this video on Facebook, I'm going to link the exact same description link separately in the post itself. While the unanimous decision by 3 separate judges won't take effect immediately, it's still being celebrated and there's still a chance it could be overturned yet again. Foie gras is still going to be allowed to be sold and marketed right now until it does come into effect, if it does. Let's hope it does. Cruise and Maritime Voyages Incorporated has launched the first all-vegan cruise, although I'm not sure how true that claim is, but we'll go with it. The 7-night round trip will travel to the Norwegian fjords alongside an entirely plant-based menu that will feature yoga and Pilates and a general wellness and exercise program. CMV has partnered with Vegan Travel, who will also include raw, gluten-free, and macrobiotic diet options that will include activities such as making vegan toothpaste, making vegan cheeses, seitan, things like that. 4 vegan guest speakers have been chosen to be on the cruise. Melanie Joy, Dr. Michael Greger, who is the author of New York Times bestseller How Not to Die, dietitian Juliana Hever, sorry if I got your name incorrect, and TV presenter and animal lover Wendy Turner Webster. The cruise will take place on CMV's new ship, the Columbus. Don't get me started on Christopher Columbus. Let's not get sidetracked. Which took its first voyage earlier this July, so don't worry, this cruise won't be on the very first voyage. The ship can accommodate 1,400 passengers. It features 2 swimming pools, a gym, an outdoor cinema, and 5 restaurants. The ship Columbus usually operates as an adult-only vessel and cruise, but children are welcome on this particular event. The cruise leaves from London on September 25th, and the prices start at £499 per person. They don't mention anything different for children, so I would assume they are the same. But again, check the links down below to verify if you want to do this. Koya Webb, a vegan and yoga guru, will be starring in a new docudrama, I'm not exactly sure what that is, / soap opera called Yoga Girls. It's going to be an hour-long show premiering on Z Living Health and Fitness Network on September 24th at 8 p.m. It's going to be about 2 young vegan yoga instructors trying to make it in Los Angeles and the struggles they have, going through all of it, I guess. Koya Webb has been vegan for 12 years, and she had this to say about veganism. Veganism is ahimsa in practice because you are being kind and not harming your health, animals, or the planet. I'm vegan because I think it's not only the most optimal nutrition for me, but also one of the best ways we can reduce our carbon footprint. By eating less meat and more fruit and vegetables, the world could prevent several million deaths per year, cut global warming emissions substantially, and save billions of dollars annually in healthcare costs and climate change. You'll be able to catch this new show every Sunday at 8 p.m. on Z Living after it airs on September 24th. And finally, the story of the day is about Moby is putting on yet again his Circle 5 festival. Acts that will be performing are Moby, obviously, Waka Flocka Flame, Dream Car, Rory, Reggie Watts, I assume he's doing some comedy. Tattoo artist and reality TV celebrity Kat Von D will be speaking. Nathan Runkle, Ingrid Newkirk, founder of PETA, an animal advocate. Kathy Freston, Rich Roll, Miyoko Shinner of Miyoko's Cheese fame, and many, many more. It's going to be an incredible event. There will be tons of vegan food options available, and that is all that will be there at the festival. There will also be a vegan beer garden for all your intoxication needs. And all proceeds will be going to Mercy for Animals. General admission starts at $35 and goes all the way up to about $150. It's all dependent on how many things you want to do, if you want to participate in the beer garden or not, and some other things. The doors open at 3 p.m. and the event will be taking place at the Regent Theater, 448 South Main Street, Los Angeles, California, on November 18th, 2017. So mark your calendars. Check out this trailer for the Circle 5 Festival.
She gets this, brown skin or a yellow ball. You better run. I've lived before. You gotta know.
Doesn't that get you pumped? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me again today. If you have any new vegan news you'd like to pass on to me, you can check out the links below and hit me up either on Facebook through the Vegan News page, the Vegan News group, or just email me however you want to do this. You can message me on YouTube, leave a comment, whatever. Every little bit helps. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Compassionate people, welcome to Vegan. Nope, redo. Is it even recording? Yeah, it is.